Indianapolis 500 and the 500 Festival are all about numbers. Did you know there are 33 cars in the starting field at the 500? Or that over 700 different drivers have raced in the 500 through the years? One lap around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is 2.5 miles long, so cars must travel around the track 200 times to complete the 500 miles. Everything comes back to numbers. Let's start with the cars. Each car weighs around 1,500 pounds. It's 6.5 feet wide and nearly 17 feet long. Each car is powered by a turbocharged engine that weighs around 250 pounds and creates a whopping 700 horsepower. That's about 4 times a normal passenger car. And each of the engine's 6 pistons travel nearly 1 mile up and down every minute. The tires on an Indy car have a tread that is only 3/32 of an inch, about the thickness of a credit card. And when the car is moving at speed, the amount of tire making contact with the track is about 1 square foot, or roughly the size of a piece of notebook paper. Now let's talk about speed. As we said, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is 2.5 miles around. An IndyCar Series car traveling 225 miles an hour will circle the track in exactly 40 seconds. At 39 seconds, that same car is going over 230 miles an hour. And at 41 seconds, that car is traveling 219 miles an hour. So every fraction of a second is important. In fact, the closest finish in history in 1992 was 43 thousandths of a second, and that was after 500 miles. But not all of the numbers are on the racetrack. Let's talk about fans. There are over 250,000 seats at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. On top of that, there are several thousand fans that sit on the grass in the infield. By the time the engines are started, there are more than 300,000 people at the track. On race day, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is the second largest city in Indiana, and all of those people are going to need something to eat. On race day, the Speedway sells enough hot dogs to circle the track 3 times. That's 7.5 miles of hot dogs. And to wash it all down, the track sells 2,700 gallons of Coke. Now that's some picnic. And of course, there is more to the Indianapolis 500 than the race. The 500 Festival is all about numbers as well. There are 33 500 princesses in the parade, the same amount of cars that are in the race. The 500 Festival Mini Marathon is the largest half marathon in the country. 35,000 runners from all over the world compete in the marathon each year. The 500 Festival Parade is one of the largest in the country, with more than 300,000 people lining the streets of downtown Indianapolis. And the most important numbers to any race car driver are the numbers on his prize money check. Scott Dixon earned more than $14,940 per lap when he won the 2008 500. Multiply 14,940 by 200 laps, and his total prize earnings were more than $2,988,000.